How you guys doing?
So today is not a special bottle. Today we make this meeting because we want to talk about the rumor from Elijah Craig.
Bueno, familia, this all started, I believe, when people like us and you guys out there in your house started kind of talking about the difference between the Elijah Craig C923. They're saying that between bottles to bottles, it was a different on the flavor of the juice. And our friend from Drums and Drams made two videos. One video that he made where I think it was really good. Big props to Drums and Drams because it brought something to light that a bunch of us really did not want to say. And he brought it to light, and then he got had a live stream where he explained some other things where I think that it brought to light, a bunch of the stuff that might not be happening in the industry, not just with Elijah Craig, but other distillery. And we are here today to make another video and to add to what Drums and Drams have bring to the table. Yes. So what we did, just to kind of enhance a little bit what Drums and Drams was doing, we did a micro experiment. So in this micro experiment, what we did was we took 5 different people where they were beginner on the bourbon journey, others that were mid-level, and others with a little bit more experience. Now, we served them, just like you see here, 3 cups. In those 3 cups, 2 of them, it's got the same juice, and 1 of them had a different juice. And us, we know that, but they did not knew at that point that 2 of the glasses were the same. And the intent of this was just to see that when they compared the glasses, if those 2 cups were going to be at the same level. Example, if they picked them number 1 and 2, it was the same juice, and 3 was be the other, which that kind of will give us an indication that yes, it's a different flavor or a distinct different flavor on all 3 juice. Now, just a disclaimer, I want you guys to understand that we understand here, that the flavor is in the palate. Yeah. And everything has got to do with what you eat, drink.
Yeah, there's a bunch of variables.
Yeah, a lot of variables that day. So it was not just to say what was better, if one was better than the other. We only wanted to see if it was a change in flavors between all 3 glasses. Okay? Now, out of the 5 persons that we did, 3 choose the A22
exactly,
as a better flavor bourbon. And then 1 person picked the A23 as a better flavor bourbon. The 5th person, he was kind of a beginner, so he really did not sip it. He just drinking them down, and it was all around the place. He said they all of them taste good. So, we kind of discarded that one out. Okay, so if you're going to rate them, the best to the worst, how you rate them?
1 would be the best,
Okay.
O would be second, and X would be last.
I found that the X had a lasting flavor for me. It had a lighter scent, sweeter than the other 2, and it had like a tingling in my tongue.
Okay.
So for me, the taste lingered. So it was a lot smoother. I enjoyed that one. That one would have been my top choice, the X, because of the lasting flavor. And then, you know, when the flavor lasted, it didn't seem like it was like obnoxious. You know,
Okay.
like it was really pleasing.
All right.
And the second one had really rich flavor, the eye, which was really nice too. And it was like the alcohol was potent, so you could just have a little bit and still like be able to like chill, have conversation,
Okay.
and be able to like enjoy that woody fragrance.
Okay.
The third one, if it didn't burn, I think it would have been tolerable. But because it had a strong fragrance and it burnt, it wasn't my favorite.
Okay.
So X
Makes
your
sense.
first?
So X was my first, and then the I, and then the O for me.
Was O, which is actually my favorite, and it had a sweet scent to it, and it was smooth, buttery, kind of like caramel, but more like more buttery than anything to me, and it had a delayed heat in the throat, so it didn't burn that much on my tongue, but just a little delayed heat, and then. Second favorite would have been I or one, and that one was mild for me too. I also thought it was bitter.
Oh, had a light alcohol smell. It was a mild taste, kind of smooth, nutty. Yeah, I would say nutty more than woody kind of taste. And you know that was bearable. So that would be like my second choice. And the mildest and the smoothest was I. It had a light alcohol smell. The taste was like smooth all the way through. No aftertaste, but it was again, it was just a little bit of sweetness.
Okay.
And that would have been my first choice.
All right.
The ice.
Yes.
The other thing interesting that we make females and males in the experiment.
Yes, that's correct. So we did a mix between the males and female because we know that female palate could be a little bit more sensitive than male palate. So we wanted to have a little bit of hint from everybody. Now, that this is true, we don't know. You know, we really don't know if A22 is better than A23 or it is some other stuff out there. I mean, all we're saying is from our micro experiment that we did, what came about.
So today we replicate that experiment here.
So
right?
now, yes. So we figured that we'll do the same experiment. The only difference from the experiment is that we know that in two of these cups are the same juice and the other cup is different. So that's the only difference from the experiment, from the micro experiment that we did. So family, we're here. Let's see what we can get. Oh, that's it.
That's it.
Let's see what we capture. Nice woody smells.
Good body, very good body.
Very good boy. Yeah.
You know, kind of the heaven heel
Drops.
drops. Wow. Very good.
Very good. Some
Very good
caramel,
flavor.
some caramel, some
Caramel,
woody.
sweetness, woody.
Woody, some fruit in here.
Yeah.
Some fruit.
Well, let's see.
Yeah,
Let's
very,
try.
very heaven heel and the smell.
Okay.
Wow.
Interesting.
It's pretty good. I mean, I get a little bit of fire, a little bit of heat,
Peppery.
peppery,
The peppery.
you know,
The
at the
peppery.
beginning, but and then I start feeling the caramel kind of settle that down,
Yeah.
caramel, the brown sugar. I mean,
Yeah, when
little bit of fruit, just a little bit of fruit.
Yeah, because the baking spice is, it's up front palate.
Up front palate.
Yeah.
It's up front.
But after you warm the mouth, then you start to catch
To
the
catch
woody
the woody and the other part.
and the other flavor. But
And the
it's-
other flavors. Yeah.
It's peppery at the beginning,
At the beginning.
very quickly.
Very
like
quickly, yes.
Tinkling right away.
But it tastes pretty good.
Yeah, it tastes good.
I mean, really good.
Yeah, but it's weird because for the smell you expected that it became sweetness.
A
The
sweetness,
a
yes.
No, quickly the
Yeah.
baking spices. But but continue your mouth balance.
Balance. Yeah, it is balanced. It
It
is
is
balanced. I mean, you still finding the spices in there, but they are not so overpowering.
No, because it's like a spike.
Yeah. It's a little spice,
And
and
goes
then
down.
come down, and then it balances it out, and it is
Yeah.
a very good drink. Very, very good
Give me
drink.
the water. Put it to start. The,
So I
Very
like
good.
that.
Very good. Very good.
continue with the experiment.
All right, second cup.
Second cup.
Very good body.
Very good body.
Yeah, heaven heel body. Where you see those little legs around. I mean, this is
But
very the same.
this is for me
Wow.
smell less woody and less caramels and a little bit alcohol vapors.
Yes, a little bit more.
But compared with the first one are more woody and more sweetness. Do you
Mm.
capture the caramels? I think it's like this little bit of alcohol obliterate the other smells.
Yes, I mean, I will have to
Not
say
much, but
more. Yes, yes.
it's
more.
like
I
a
mean,
fighting.
The problem is you try to catch the caramels and you can't because it's like
Yeah, the alcohol.
intermediate
Yeah.
of the
Smell the other cup and you capture it right away. The caramel and the sweetness.
salud familiar.
For some reason. Let's see how it tastes. Yeah.
Wow. Totally different from the first one. Big different.
Wow, see.
And also the spices is completely different.
And the bitter.
Yeah. I mean,
Nope. No, different. Completely different because
completely different from the first one. This is a spice all the way
Like
to-
cinnamon.
Yeah, I mean,
The other spice are like peppery
no,
for me.
including the first hit of breaking spices in the front palate, I don't feel it.
No. In this one, it's in the back.
In the back.
In the back of the throat.
In the
And
back.
also, it's not the first hints. The first hints are the caramel and the sweetness and the woody. Then suddenly, the explosion of the spices.
wow. So to me, I mean, I will have to say the same. I can feel a little bit of caramel on the front, a little bit of brown sugar. Those flavors are very subtle. But what I don't like about this is I know you guys call it spices, but I cannot call it spices. To me, it's just alcohol, ethanol. I mean,
So you feel hot.
yes,
You feel hot.
it's like it's.
Like the bitter of the alcohol.
No, I got to say it's like a young
Like a young.
Okay.
bourbon. You know, like it's straight bourbon. It's like a straight bourbon type bitterness. And,
For
and
me,
hot.
the thing that you explained, my flavor is like when you put you lick your finger and put it in the cinnamon powder and lick it again. That kind of feeling, you know.
Yeah, you cannot talk. They kind of
Exactly.
twist your tongue.
Something like that.
Look, the other thing that I feel really, the bitterness. I feel like a bitterness in my.
Yeah, because that happens after the whole finish process at the end, and that affect
the aftertaste.
the aftertaste that affect the other
The other
flavors at the
flavors.
beginning.
Yes.
So and eradicate it completely.
Big time.
Yeah.
Big time.
And if I compare the smell, in the now with the other one is completely different too.
Totally different.
But if you try to capture at the beginning the flavors before that spicy bitterness, there was a good ones flavors, big flavors, woody. Compared with the first one, with the first, it was starting good, pound, and then suddenly.
But to me, they were too low.
Right.
It was too subtle. I mean, I expect for a barrel proof to the flavors to catch up, to be bold,
Yeah.
to be bold, and they were not bold.
No, and the nose too.
Yeah.
The nose
Yeah.
is
Yeah. Very subtle.
Yeah, like a
the-
blend without nothing. You know.
All right. Let's go number 3.
That's it.
Man.
Same body. I mean, all 3 of them had this pretty similar body.
Very similar body.
Very similar.
And this is, in smell, is similar to the second one for me.
The ethanol.
Yeah, the ethanol
Wow.
goes a little bit more than the other smells.
I don't know.
No, este está bien caramelo. ¿No?
I need to put in my mouth because maybe I'm saturated my nose.
Ya te sé, familia.
Oh my God. I got a dilemma.
This tastes good.
It tastes good.
This tastes good.
And it's like a combination of these two.
This tastes good.
Because
Production play with.
but without
with
it's the
my
combination
feelings.
for me the combination of these two without the spiciness.
Man.
No, let me come. I need water. I need water. Let me clean my palate.
Well, yeah,
I
a
don't
little
know.
bit spice.
So to me, yeah. To me,
Yeah.
it changed. It was sweet at the beginning,
Yeah.
but all the spices, all the
Yeah, they have the
at the back, and then it is like hot. It is like
It's the combination of both. I think so.
But maybe affected, when your goes back.
No, because
from-
in this you capture also the some caramels here are different from the only thing is that this is spice at the beginning, the spike the peppery whatever start right away, and this is in the back palate. This is you feel it in the back palate similar to the second one, but you capture more the sweetness and the woodiness similar as the first one. That's my problem.
wow. To the side.
Oh my God.
I can tell you this too. I mean, it's very similar because the spices is on the back, kind of
Yeah.
little sweet on the front.
Yeah.
The spices on the back. This one, the spices was on the front, and then it balanced it out.
Everything.
This one did not balance it out after it went to the back. I mean, it
and-
started good, but then after that,
Yeah.
it was like,
But they have the same
Mistake.
long finish,
yes,
very similar.
yeah.
It takes more time in the
But
back.
it wasn't a good long finish to me.
No.
It was.
But
also
I think
spicy.
they're almost similar, but this is a little bit more rich in flavor and woody,
Ugh.
but they kill it. That aftertaste kill
I don't-
all the good notes that you can capture. So
Oh no, I mean, and I expected, family. I expected being 133, you know, to be a spice, to
Claro.
give you the hot,
Claro.
to be hot.
Yes.
Definitely. I
It's
mean,
133 proof and also the 13 years.
yes. So
You expect the woody. You
yeah,
expect the, you know.
Yes, yes.
And, 133 proof,
this is my
Mm.
prediction. Wow.
Nah. Me sigue sin gustar. No.
I don't feel any difference in proofiness
And all three.
in all three.
Yeah, and all three I feel proof pretty
No.
similar. Pretty similar.
You know, like that you say, oh, that's pure alcohol.
Oh no! It's not like that. It is not like that. I don't think so.
Oh. Well, my decision, family, I will share with you. And for me, the best one, not the best one, the more I like in this contest is the O, the first one. The second one is the X. And the third one for me is the stick. So, and besides that, the first one have right away a spike of peppery or spiciness. They go so quick that then you start to enjoy the other flavors, and the aftertaste is not that bad compared with this two. So, and this is a little bit better from this one because the woody flavors here it's more prolonged and more enjoyable compared with this one. So that's my verdict.
So to me, I mean, definitely I put the old up front. These two, they were kind of very similar. And when I say similar, it's because the heat, the spices, they were in the back, okay, of the of the tongue, yeah, of my palate. I cannot say they were bad. I can
No.
say that they
No,
were
no,
it's
very,
It's not
very
bad,
good.
but in this contest,
And all of them, I feel the oaky, I feel the caramel, I feel the brown sugars, even little bit butterscotch, which is good. I even got the peanuts on there, but I really did not feel so much fruit in here
No.
at all. This one, in the smell, it was very
better
fruity,
smell.
very fruity. I won't say that they were so fruity on the palate, but I can feel the sentiment of some fruit. And these two, I don't know. I say I didn't.
It's like missing something. I'm agree, with you and Mo. So definitely my first choice is O. So O up from baking spices. And at the it's baking spices at up front, but at the end of the sip, you feel a balance, and in your nose you can catch some fruity and plum things like this sweetness, including the caramels, oaky, things like that. And here, yes, you feel, but always you fighting with I don't know, is some alcohol that in my palate translated to bitter flavor, at least in my tongue. So it's nothing really that is bad, but in my case, I don't like that. So this is my Josh. I like the other two, causing the same effect in me.
All right, let's see what is what. I mean,
Go to the reveal.
maybe somewhere around here.
Oh, hey. She don't want you.
Yeah. The O is A22.
Mm-hmm.
The X is A23.
Mm-hmm.
And the
Stick.
one stick A22.
Okay.
My God.
So all over the place. So to me, finally, for us in here, I think that what this means is, in reality, is not much of a difference on the flavor of the whiskey.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah.
when we are talking about it, we are talking about it like, the spices is in the front, it is in the back, and it is exactly what,
But obviously, when you put it all together, there's slightly different that you can capture.
Yeah,
Obviously,
but always-
Yeah,
like the aftertaste for you is a little bit bitter. That is, it's true when you compare with the other one, but it's not something that.
Yeah, but just think about it. It's not always going to be the same. I really, truly believe that not always are going to be the same.
There's too many factors.
It's too many factors.
Since temperature, climate, where they put in the warehouse, the rotations,
So I
everything.
am not talking about those factors. I'm talking about the factor of drinking. When you are drinking, you palate. It's got to be what you drink that day, what you eat that day, what you did that day.
If you are sick,
yes.
if you
If you are sick, you are not sick.
Yeah, everything.
So-
Hormones.
Because to tell you the truth, I did not found a very, very different in all three of them. I didn't. I mean, I did not. Other than this one, when I took that one, it was like a little bit subtler than the other two, but it was the same flavors. To me. I mean, I'm just talking to me, and I mean, I ain't trying to put anybody down up there, because I didn't see. I had not heard from Heaven Hills, I think that this is a big issue when everybody's talking about it. In Heaven Hills, I had not, at least that I know, had not put something out talking about it. But my other problem is we all are talking about the laser etch in the back, which, okay, I can understand that. I do not have 100% understanding what that etching is. But I can talk to you about a lot number. I mean, I don't know if that is the lot number, but what is the lot number on the box? Lot numbers, it will tell you. It should tell you, because that's the way the quality control is kept. like that. If something is kept wrong with those batches or something went control with those sections that you are making, because you're making it based on those lot numbers, you know, how to identify those bottles. And I ain't hear nobody talking about that.
And really is the other thing maybe is compare the laser tag, but we don't know exactly if the laser tag is the same for whole the 23 or the same for whole 22.
No, because my understanding on the laser tag, I know we call it A23, A22 because that was the first 3 characters on the etching.
This is that I tried to say.
But it's other.
Exactly, the other.
They're not the same. I mean, definitely all the bottles are not the same.
It's different.
So, yeah, what that etching means, I don't know.
It's
I
not
mean...
Yeah, but for me it's not a big issue per se, because now here you have 2 of the same that you capture, and you can say that it's slightly different, for example, in smell. I can tell you this smell a little more caramel than this one, this is more, and it's the same, but it's not a big issue that I can not say, this is bad because, you know, both are same and this is smell a little bit more sweet than this one that is smell a little bit more alcohol. But, you know, it's not the big deal for me.
But it's not the same.
What's that?
Tastes different.
No, yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but it's the same juice, A22. And you compare and you will find, no matter if they're the same, you can capture a slightly different because they make in the process are different each time that you make. It's like when you're cooking something, you can cook chicken teriyaki 30 times, and each 30 times you can capture a slightly difference, but the main ingredients, everything, all the recipe is the same thing. But you can say, oh, today, for example, if you're sick, you prepare the meal or the soup as always, and you don't feel it that it's the same soup that you cook all the time.
No, I agree, Moy. I agree with you 100%. I agree with you 100%.
So for me, it's you know, tirar mucho chicle, how you say it?
You're just trying to split hairs. You're trying to split hairs to find something. I mean, don't try to start no drama again. I mean, we are not professional. I mean, I'm not trying to claim that this is how I make my living, because it's not how I make my living. But if somebody asks for my opinion, I will have to say that I did not find a difference between all 3 glasses. I mean, yes, a subtle difference, yes, but to me, they were the same juice.
Yeah.
To me, it was the same juice.
Because these 2 are different. But in taste, well, almost the same. You put it in the same.
Yeah.
Compare.
No, yes, I put it
and
the same.
this is, both are same, and they got slightly different. So
yeah, it's
Yes.
yeah. To me, it's the same.
yeah, for me, it's not a big issue that the company will get into like prices or something like that. So
Yeah,
we'll
it is not. I mean, I'm with you 100%. To me, I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff going on. Everybody's got a different palate, but I believe that if you do the same experiment with another bottle, the possibility that they comes again is there.
It's there.
It's there.
Again, it's coming again,
It's
the
there.
same thing.
It's come out kind of the same thing. I mean, and yesterday, you know, after we were talking to our audience when we were doing the experiment, and the more that we start asking questions, you know, those questions it regret back to pretty much that, oh man, it tastes, yeah, you're right.
You're right.
I got those flavors. Yes, I got those flavors. So, I mean, what it makes me understand that could be a different, but that difference is not that big to make to really say that is one juice, this is another juice. Yeah. I don't think so. I really do not think so. That is my opinion.
it's like, you remember the chapter that we say compare benchmark with the
yeah, with
each
the
table
each
that people
table,
say
yeah.
that is the same use.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
and you say, hey, you
Ah,
can't
come on.
compare
No,
that.
it's the same,
Yeah,
yes.
So
right there, you saw it was too distinct
Definitely.
flavors.
But
here
it's
it's
not
a
the
reverse.
case.
Yeah.
It's not the case.
here is
Yeah,
a
it's
reverse
reverse, yeah.
because there's no big deal. So
I mean,
here it's practically the same.
you know, family, and this is again, this is our opinion, you know, and maybe the opinion of, I don't want to say even the opinion of the channel. This is my opinion of the Clary, opinion of the Moy. But let us know, you know, let us know what you guys think, what you guys have tasted. That you think that this is a big difference? That you think that this difference, it really matters? Let me know if you guys really think that this is a big issue where, you know, the Heaven Hill should put out a statement and let us know what is happening.
So remember, that question answered in the comments. Subscribe to our channels.
And remember, follow us in the other platforms like TikTok, Instagram, and the Facebook.
Hey, and don't hit us too hard, man. We just only trying to tell us our opinion. And
Remember,
Remember,
we like a crack.
that
That is
is
it.
the bourbon of the year.